Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, I'm Darmian Asnur. I'm from 6E. In this occasion, I will explain to you about the second chapter is about teaching listening to young learners. Okay, before I explain more of teaching listening for young learners, I have 3 points about listening. First is every day we hear many sounds, right? And then second is but do we really listen to all of them? The answer is no, because there is a big differences between just hearing something and really listening. In this occasion, I will introduce about the 6 differences stage of listening to you. You may never have thought about what you are actually doing when you truly listen to something or someone. Okay, there are 6 stages of listening. First is hearing something. It means sounds will make their way to your ears. You hear something. This could be the breaking of a dog, a car's alarm system, or someone's word. And then the second stage is paying attention. So, in paying attention, you will only pay attention to a certain amount of the sounds that you hear. The dog that is barking in the distance may not be of interest to you at all, so you screen it out. The sound of the car alarm may be a different story. If it is the sound of your car, you will pay attention to it, right? Paying attention can be problematic when there is noise that makes it harder to hear the sounds. And then the third stage is understanding the sounds. So, in this stage, we try to make sense of what the sounds that we are not paying attention to. In the case of the car alarm, we may come to the understanding that someone is trying to steal our car. In the case of a conversation, we will try to understand what the other person is telling to us, right? So problems may occur if the person speaks a different language or is using terminology that is not unknown to you. For some people, words also could have a slightly different meaning. For example, for one person, the dentist is just a job. And then the first stage is evaluating. In stage 4, we build our opinion, but what we have heard, paid attention to, and understood. We decide what to remember and whether we feel positive, neutral, or negative about it. Often we judge too quickly. For example, when we have strong belief about a topic or we do not like the person we are listening to. Okay, next is stage 5 is about responding. So, straight after stage 4, we will have to reaction to what we have heard and pay attention to. In case of the car alarm, we could respond by running out to our car, right? In a conversation, we could either respond verbally with words or with non-word maybe body language or facial expression, and then we can check whether we understood the speaker by asking questions, or we could give feedback on what we have here. If you do not respond, the communication usually stops. Okay, next stage is remember the communication. This is the last stage. Okay. The last stage is the remembering stage. Actually, this stage also take a place within the communication because you need to remember what has been said to rake and keep the conversation going. So depending on the kind of communication, you will also need to remember the information long term. For example, if the conversation was with your boss about a job you need to do, or with your tutor about an upcoming exam, most of the time we will not be able to remember 75% maybe of the details of conversation in the future unless we jot down some notes afterwards. Okay. Thank you very much for your attention. I'm so sorry for my mistakes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.